Hello everyone, welcome to Cybrosys Technologies. In today's video, we'll be discussing about what's new in Discuss module. So let's move on to the Discuss module. So we know that the Discuss module is basically used to manage the internal chatting or messaging of a company. You can see the interface of Odoo 19 Discuss module. We can find the channels. If you want to create a new channel, you can move on to the channels over here. This would let you to create the channel. And upon clicking on new button, you can create a channel by providing the group name, the description, and the privacy. Under that, you can just set the authorized group, auto subscribe group, and you can also set the members that to be included in a channel. Once you create a group, the group will be visible over here. Right now, you can see the different groups. And let me just move on to general. That shows the general announcement for all the employee. So here you can see that the name of the channel is general and the description is general announcement for employees. There are 9 channels right now exist in our in the Discuss. Once you're done with that, if you want to move on to the main interface of the Discuss, you can choose the Discuss menu over here. Now, let me move on to the administration. Upon moving on to the administration, here you can see the description which is provided. And upon clicking on 3 dots, here you can see that in Odoo 19 Discuss, it's very easy to start a call. So if you want to start a video call, you can easily add or just get to a video call. Here we have the microphone and the other options, like we can just set the microphone, browse default, and we have the other options such as the audio output. And if you want to deafen this, you can enable the feature. And if you want to push to talk, you can enable the feature. And if you want to manage with the voice settings, you can also just move on to that. So you can see that in Odoo 19, we can find the slight revamp in the voice and video settings. Now, if you want to just check the voice direction sensitivity, you can also just do that over here. If you want to show the video participants only, you can enable this toggle button. If you want to blur the video background, you can also just do that. So in this case, you can also set the background blur intensity and edge blur intensity. And if you don't need to continue with this, you can just untoggle and move on to the next feature. Here you can see that if you want to just hide the camera or stop the camera being used, you can just do that. And here we have the option to share the screen. So here you can see that I would like to share the screen. So if I just want to share the screen, I can just move on to the functional video and this would let me to share the screen. So here you can see that currently I can share the screen. Now, if you want to stop sharing, you can simply stop it and move back to the one you are dealing with, which means you can move on to the Discuss module. Now, here you can see that we have the option to raise hand and disable speaker autofocus. So this is a new feature, which is the autofocus speaker. So if you want to enable it, you can just do that. Okay. So currently, as I just focus on the speaker, you can see that whenever the speaker is getting to the video call or managing the video call or hosting the video call, you can see that will be highlighted. But if I just disable it, the autofocusing will be just removed from there. Now you can just get to get a picture in picture. Okay. And if you want to just make it large, you can just do that. And if you want to add invite people into this, you can just manage with it. We have the option to manage the chat in a particular call, and here you can see that we can just add threads, attachments, and pin the message, as well as we have the option to search the message and notification settings. Now if you want to end the call, you can easily end the call. So once the call is being disconnected, you can see that will be tracked over here. Now in Odoo 19, if you want to just manage with the voice message, you can just go ahead with that. So here you can see that we have the voice message, and here you can see that currently we have started to record everything. And if you want to just end the call, the recording, you can just do that and click on enter to send this. So here we have the option to send. this message. So let me send it. And in Odoo 19, likewise, we can also add the items from the document. So if you want to add anything from the document, you can easily add that, or you can paste the link. So if you want to paste the links, you can just paste the link and send it over here. Okay. And the other feature that we need to discuss about the Odoo 19 is that actually when we made a call, we'll be getting the option to manage the histories of the call. But right now, in this instance, you cannot find that. But actually, Odoo 19 has built a feature to get the history of the calls that we have made. Okay. So you can easily find the histories also. Now, let's move on to the other one, that is the general. So, in the general, here you can see that we have the option to add responses with different emojis. And if you want to star any particular message or set it into a favorite one, you can easily set that. So, once you've made a particular message as important, that will be marked under the starred message and you would be able to see that. And if you want to unstar all, you can also just go ahead with unstarring. And here you can see that we can easily invite the people. All those are the existing features with the previous version. And the GIF were introduced in Odoo 18. If you want to manage with the GIF, first you just need to set up the API key to manage with the GIF. Then only you can just make use of the GIF. Now, in Odoo 19, we have the option to attach the file, which is one of the existing features till the previous versions. Now, I'll show you something else from um, the module. Now, let me create a role. Okay, so I would like to create a role called developers. And you can set the users that to be included under the developer. So you can just use different users, and let's save it. And let me create another role called consultant. So here you can set the users that we include under the consultant, and you can save the changes that we have made. And afterwards, here you can see that we have the troubleshooting to manage the troubleshooting only. So here you can see we can just mention particular um, roles over here. So here you can see I would like to choose the roles over here. So I'll be mentioning this. So thank you for fixing the issue. So you can see that this is a new feature that's available in Odoo 19. In previous version, we weren't having this feature, like creating a particular group and mentioning them in the chat. So this is a new feature. You can just try it out while you're using the discuss module. And when you just integrate the WhatsApp module, you can see that you can manage the WhatsApp chat in Odoo 19. So currently you can see that as I have installed the WhatsApp module, you would be able to see that currently there is a user and this channel is just for demo purpose. And you can easily manage with the WhatsApp chats over here, which means even if you're managing your WhatsApp chat, that will be as the WhatsApp is integrated with Odoo, you can just manage it under the discuss module. And here you have the option to view the contact. So if you want to just view the contacts, you can just add them over here, or this particular contact, and rest of the features are existing with the previous versions. Now here let's move on to the other modules like the CRM and the project module, and let's see how the discuss module is integrated with the that modules. So here you can see that I have the discuss module. So I mean, not the discuss module, CRM module. So upon moving on to the module, here you can see that we have the module CRM, and there you would be able to see that we have the salesperson. So if you want to change the salesperson over here, you can simply change the salesperson. And yeah, let's back. And currently this is my pipeline, right? So let me remove the filter. And here you can see that even if you are using any other salespersons or with the same salesperson, here we have the option to send the message. So you can directly send the message. Upon clicking on the send message, you can see that we have the option to manage the messages from here. Okay, so whatever messages you are handling here will be dealing under the discuss module. Okay, so if you want to make any calls, you can easily start a call from here. And if you want to just open this into discuss, you can easily get to do that. And here we have different option to search the messages and rename the thread or notification settings or any other things. Now let's consider the other module. Okay, let's move on to the uh, project module. Okay, in the project module, you can see that we have the home construction. Right, upon choosing the home construction, you would be able to see the plumbing services. So under the plumbing services, I have just created a description. Now here you can see that if you want to just manage with the logging notes, you can just easily manage with that. Or you have the option to choose the AI, and you can change the descriptions over here. So if you want to send message to the particular user, or let's say I want to send message to Michelle admin, you can simply send that message over here. Okay, so let's say hello, and the Michelle admin will be receiving the message. And if you want to just forward anything, we can just forward that. And if you want to log any particular notes over here, we can log that. So let's imagine that I just want to log these notes. Okay, so I'm going to get the description from here. And in the description, if I just want to make any generate or transform the content with AI, I'll be choosing the AI text over here. So I just want to rewrite the selected text. So Odoo will be automatically rewriting. With the support of AI integration, we can rewrite the message, and we can use this. So once I just use this, I just want to log this over here. Okay, so I'll be logging it, and I just need to mention the user. So I would like to mention the user Mark Demo, and let's say please check. Now let me log out from the log it over here, and you can see whatever that happens under the log will be tracked under the discuss module. Now what I'll be doing is that let me log out from the user Michelle admin and login as the other user demo. So upon moving on to here, you can see that we can find if this person is getting any messages that will be marked over here. You can see that the messages that we have taken into consideration is displayed over here. As we just include the mentions with the user mark demo, which is available for this user, right? And upon moving on to the discuss module, you can see that currently there are no conversations available. And if the conversations are available with the user, that will be displayed over here. And here you can see that he's getting the message from his side. And upon moving on to the website, you can see that we can move on to the account of Mark Demo. So under that, we have the project. So under the project, we have the home construction, and here we have the plumbing services. So upon choosing that, here you would be able to see the descriptions that's been generated. And if you want to just manage with any other messages, you can just do that. If you want to mention a particular user or any other thing, or just provide the communications over there, you can just add the communications, and all those communications will be managed under the discuss module. So let's say hello. Okay, I need to get the email. So message copy is, message has just been copied over here, and let's simply send it. Okay, so whatever you are managing it over here will be tracked in the discuss module. So actually discuss module is connected with every module, and it's integrated with multiple module, and you can just manage with any chats or records or the internal meetings using the discuss module. So these are the new features that's available in Odoo 19. And that's all for today. If you find this video informative, please do like, share, and subscribe our channel. If you want Odoo customization, Odoo implementation, and Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybrosys. And thank you for watching the video.